Bugs on the beat.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, I got woke up inside a Rari. I know my old things wanna. Till my songs up on my. I'm just rolling down Melrose with it. I'm just rolling down Melrose with it. I ain't coming for a friend, I ain't coming just to talk. Got a lot of things to do, got a business I'm a star. So don't push me, don't treat me like no rookie. Back up, then I boogie. Pay today, I think I'll pay your way. I think I made a way. Save the day. When you ask, can you take a pic? I'm so sorry. I got woke up inside a Rari. I know my old things wanna.
We at home too, y'all.
Your career just last couple
We're home.
At power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 1, Amare Stoudemire. In the middle, 7 feet, number 15, Nikola Jokic. At the point guard position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 0, Damian Lillard. The other forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 7, Lamar Odom. Starting at the other guard, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 24, Kobe Bryant. The head coach for your home team is Taylor Jenkins. Once again, your Columbus starters.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Now the starting group for the visitors. Curry is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Kemba Walker. Then there's Embiid. And it's George in at the 4. Now here's Antetokounmpo. There's the pass to Embiid. 5 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
Lillard the pass to Bryant. Jokic against Walker. Jokic kicks it to Odom. That's been coming off the assist from Jokic.
Yeah, you can't leave people open around Jokic, and the offense is set up to have cutters and movement. We'll take advantage of the defense if they sleep.
Now Walker. Giannis outside. Curry on the wing. The 3. Bryant with the rebound. Odom on the wing. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Giannis with it. Pass to Embiid. Hooked away. It's stolen by Odom. And here we go, Columbus fast break. Odom's got the ball, and the shot goes down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its
low. George. And George with the stuff.
It's hard to read Paul George ahead of time. You don't want to give him any clues as to what you want to do defensively, and he operates so well in the pick and roll.
Now, here's Lillard. Here's Jokic. And it's good, 2 points.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age, and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth in Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Columbus shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Odom. And Odom drops him.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Lillard against Lowry. The dish to Nowitzki. Jokic with the steal. And here we go, Columbus, fast break. Odom's got the ball, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Foul. 2.
Columbus shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Lamar Odom. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And Odom drops him.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Russell passes to Nowitzki. Middleton outside. Clock at 6. Here's Russell trying to get open as Nowitzki. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got another fast break chance. And the dunk by Odom.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Columbus on D. They're leading by 8. Outside Russell. Up top Griffin. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Maybe that's the separation, right, Kevin? His skill at his size and then converting through contact. Such strength from the big man.
Now, here's Lillard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And again, it's Columbus.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Griffin. Rebound by Columbus. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now, here's Lillard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, if Griffin's going to get the ball in that spot, he becomes unstoppable. You know he's looking to jam it there, Kevin.
Right side, Odom. It's good. Odom's got 13.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
And so it's Columbus in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from Columbus so far in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Here's Lillard. Griffin is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Odom, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. Columbus needs to get off a shot. Jordan with the bucket.
You know, DeAndre Jordan wants his jump shot to be taken seriously. The more you make, the more it will be.
Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Lillard. That one a little long.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1-3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You know, one sign was that Russell Westbrook had this part of his game back in college. He continues to be impressive in the mid-range.
And now the first timeout called here for Columbus.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Big group substitution here for Columbus. Fareed's checked in for Jokic. Pierce comes in for Lamar Odom. The Wizard, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Rose in for Damian Lillard. Rose passes to Townsend. It's stolen by Oladipo. To the inside, here's George. And George with the stuff.
Well, Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Rose looking around. Townsend. It's good. This time, assist Rose. And Columbus leads by 7.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Oladipo against Fareed, and there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Becoming much more sure-handed as a ball handler. Oladipo showing the moves there.
Pass to Townsend. Over Oladipo. Here's Jordan. Here's Fareed. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Here's George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Paul Pierce.
Well, Paul George put his defender in the blender right there. Tough for him to guard that kind of possession.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Paul George.
The versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
Feeds it to Fareed. Back to Jordan. Shot from 12. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
He can't hit that time. And Columbus the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Townsend, the pass to Fareed. Here's Townsend, guarded by Embiid. 6 to shoot. Jordan trying to free himself up. Here's Fareed. Pass to Townsend. They get a hand on it. And a wide open look for Walker. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
And the pass to Townsend. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fareed trying to get open. Townsend, no good.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Rose against Walker. Townsend, the pass to Jordan. Here's Townsend to end the cold streak. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries. We got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Walker. On his left side. Some solid defense from Fareed. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Columbus leads by only 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're we're seeing a tremendous game from Lamar.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Is it out there with Rose? Then there's Warren, and it's Dawkins, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Some changes for Columbus. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Dawkins. Stoudemire comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Paul Pierce is subbed in for T.J. Warren. And when he's on the floor, he's very productive. But the one knock on T.J. Warren is that he's prone to missing games.
Never played more than 66 games in his young career, Kevin. So something, hopefully, he can check off his list this year is work his way into the high 70s and be a consistent performer out there and avoid losses of game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
They get it back. Jordan's gone 1 of 4 so far. Rose against Curry. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And although he's still a new kid on the block, he's very crafty, and Russell does a great job of just frustrating the defense there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Russell.
Being a lottery pick often comes with high expectations, but Russell has shaped into a quality NBA player.
Rose passes to Townsend. Over Nowitzki. Townsend gets the bucket. Townsend's got 7. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Curry gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Rose. It's Pierce on the wing. Over Nowitzki. Here's Stoudemire. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Nowitzki. And here is Curry. Nowitzki outside. And it's Russell in the corner. 5 on the clock. Fades back. Rebound by Columbus. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Townsend. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Pierce. And now a 3-point Columbus lead.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Bryant is checked in for Columbus. Lillard comes in for Derrick Rose. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Little turnaround. Unable to get that one. and Columbus the other way now.
They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Townsend, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Nowitzki right side. Over Stoudemire. Townsend grabs the miss. Columbus leading by 3. Stoudemire finds Lillard. Here's Townsend. 7 points in the game. Over Nowitzki. Townsend gets the bucket. Townsend's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Back to Lillard. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
1:16 left in the third. Tipped away. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And here we go, Columbus fast break. Townsend, no good. Townsend's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. In the corner, George with it. Over Kobe. And with that, the Columbus lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Paul George.
That's a nice play by Paul George, showing a nice touch from the mid-range.
To the right side. Here's Townsend. He's guarded by Russell. Right at the free throw line. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Townsend's gone only 4 of 11 from the field. Griffin dishes to Curry. Down low. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Townsend, good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Townsend's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
On its way from Curry for 2. The shot will not fall. Lillard way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Columbus heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. We've got Joel Embiid. Kemba Walker is out there with Russell Westbrook. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's George in at the 3. And Lillard kicks to Kobe. For Reed, left side. And Embiid with the block. Giannis high post. He's against Jokic.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
Here is Lillard outside Kobe. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Shades over Embiid. No good off the back of the rim. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And with that, the Columbus lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Joel Embiid.
Well, Westbrook draws so much attention, so takes advantage there, finds a teammate.
Bryant looking over the floor. Outside Odom. Here's the three. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. 18 points for Lamar Odom.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Lillard against Walker. Good defense by Jokic.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now Walker passes to Giannis. And Fareed sends it back.
Gotta love the vertical leap from Fareed. Shooters, beware.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you gotta look out.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Westbrook with it. Popped up there for Embiid. An emphatic LU jam.
Well, you're going to play Westbrook on that pick and roll to shoot it. He's underrated in being a distributor.
Now a timeout call by Columbus.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team.
Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Lamar Odom.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
The shot by George, wide open. Rebound by Columbus. They've led by as much as 10. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Back to Odom. And he uses the glass on the layup. Odom's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Giannis inside. He's against Stoudemire. And with that, the Columbus lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
Bryant against Oladipo. Out left to the wing. Stoudemire wide open. And again, it's Columbus.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Victor Oladipo. .107 left to play here in the fourth. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Lillard against Westbrook. Lillard, the pass to Kobe. Pulls up on the wing. They get the rebound. Jokic. But they recover it.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Well, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard left side from past the arc. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got the lead back up to 10 now for Columbus.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The pass to Jokic. And here is Odom. Guarded by Embiid. Outside Odom. Excellent D there from George.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And so it's Columbus taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Still over here bumping.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. I'm married to this guy. That's who I made my wife. Shout out to the Lord, I told that she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Gotta save this mother Franklin and show me. Don't know it like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. Fade, you can put my foul yourself. Myself, nah. Right, I like the life I built. West Side 60, I might got. Standing so tall, they think I might got stilts. Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala, on wheels. Up against the wall, at Fox Hills. Like a boss asked me how I feel. Successful street, touching their first meals. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, I can roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, I can roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. I got everything I said I was gonna get on my kid. In addition to that fact, I went legit. Now, according to the way that I'm positioned in this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. I know the West Side. For rap, this, bucks, all this rap money. Look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love in the dream we trust. Switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny copy, that's my low, Young Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world, getting what? Ain't you get off on whoever hustle, seem to rush? Las Vegas, yeah, you. After all that looking tough, all he seen was 50 Cent and Mayweather with us. True story. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life.
The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. This is the backdrop for our broadcast setting tonight.
It's too easy, like I'm shooting in a trash can. I'm good, even if I get it.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. So let's take a look at the starters for Columbus. Damian Lillard out there with Bryant. And it's Stoudemire. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Odom in at the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Drexler. Williams is out there with Kersey. Then there's Porter. And it's Duckworth in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Drexler outside. Pass to Kersey. Clock at 6. Back to Drexler. Fires the three. Rebound by Columbus. And Lillard kicks to Jokic. A three ball. They get it again. Here's Stoudemire, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, Stoudemire, really one of the deadliest big men in the game. His combination of power and speed and finishing, wow, unique.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Porter. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. On the paint. And he makes that one.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Lillard, the pass to Odom. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Passes it to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Jokic is such a developed offensive player. He's really good at taking advantage of these mid-range spots.
Porter kicks to Drexler. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside Odom. Jokic against Duckworth. Lillard from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now Kersey to the inside. Duckworth. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Lillard. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jokic passes to Stoudemire. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And the dunk by Drexler.
Drexler got the nickname Clyde the Glide for reasons on display there. Loves to jam it home.
Outside Odom. Columbus again can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Columbus. Outside, Kobe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, with Bryant's height and quickness, he can score very effectively down close to the rim. Very skilled inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
No, I'm good with that. I'm gonna put something else.